everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be sharing my top 10 favorite books. If you guys would like to see what they are, please keep on watching. So I am not going to number these books because honestly I feel like I would be cheating on one of them if I number them 1 to 10, but I do have 10 books here. You will see why I put my little quotations, because I have some trilogies that I'm just going to consider as one because I just love them. So let me cut all of that and let me start. For one, of course, had to put the Viscount Who Loved Me, the Bridgerton novel by Julia Quinn. I love this read. It was amazing, so I had to include this one. I also have here The Princess Stakes by Amali Howard. This was also a great read. The Viscount Who Loved Me, and this one is like set in the Regency era, so this was also a great read. If you love The Viscount Who Loved Me, you would definitely love this one. And I got both of those on Amazon. Had to Bring at the Singles Table by Sarah Desai. This was also an amazing read. This I also got on Amazon. These are all romance novels, by the way. If you are a romance novel junkie like I am, these, I think pretty much all the ones I'm going to share is that. I do have mysteries and all kinds of stuff on there, but these are just my top 10. I also have Adorkable by Cookie O. Gorman. This was such a cute read, and it was just, I loved it. If you like, you know, jock to nerd high school, this is the read for you. The next few books I'm going to be showing you is from like one of my all-time favorite authors, Katie McGarry. She's the one who kind of got me back into reading and stuff again, because I used to read so much in middle school, and then like my first 2 years of high school kind of dropped. And then I attended a Girls Life magazine event with my sisters, and in one of the swag bags they were giving away copies of these different books. Like, they were not the final copies, they were ARCs, and her book happened to be one of them. And I read it and I was like, I need to look this author up. So I have every single book of hers. It is on the top shelf of my bookshelf. So this is the book, I will cherish this forever, that really got me back into reading, and I feel like I will never stop. I love reading so much, but like I said, it was an ARC copy given. So this one is called Nowhere But Home, and this is part of the Thunder Road series novels. So it is on here. This is the first book of the trilogy. Alright, here is where I'm cheating because I said top 10, but I am considering trilogies as one because to me they go together and I love all of them, so I'm gonna double dip and I'm gonna use all of them. The second book to the Thunder Road series novels is Walk the Edge. This, I don't want to give away too much, but I don't know how to describe them. They're just so good. Like, I feel like you just have to read them. I could read the back for you. It says, one moment of recklessness will change their worlds. Smart, responsible, that 17-year-old Brianna's role in her large family, and heaven forbid she put a toe out of line, until one night of shockingly un-Brianna-like behavior puts her in a vicious cyberbully line of fire and brings fellow senior Thomas Razor Turner into her life. Razor lives for the Reign of Terror motorcycle club, and good girls like Brianna just don't belong. But when he learns she's being blackmailed over a compromising picture of the two of them, a picture that turns one unexpected and beautiful moment into ugliness, he knows it's time to step outside of the rules. And so they make a pact. He'll help her track down her blackmailer, and in return, she'll help him seek answers to the mystery that's haunted him, one that's not even his club brothers have been willing to discuss. But the more they spend time together, the more their feelings grow, and suddenly they're both walking the edge of discovering who they really are and what they want and where they're going from here. So, really love them. You know, just finding yourself, self-discovery, like things like that, happy ending, love it. And the last book of that trilogy is A Long Way Home. I love this one as well. They're all sort of similar. They all do correspond. It's one big family. So Katie takes like certain people of the family and friend group and just puts them in different books, and they all do correspond. So I love this. Also from Katie, this is her Pushing the Limit series. I don't really think they need to be read in order. Don't quote me on that. But I have Breaking the Rules. This is also a really good one. Like I said, they're very high school, family, like self-discovery type of books. They're really, really good. I really do recommend them. There is also Pushing the Limits. So these are both the same character and the story continues from them both. So Pushing the Limits is first. This is the sequel to Pushing the Limits. And like I said, they are both the same characters. Echo and Noah. I bought all of her books on eBay and they were from like libraries that I guess don't exist or were just giving books away. But on the back, this has Pushing the Limits, Dare You To, Crash Into You, and then Take Me On. So these are all books part of this series. If you really enjoyed those two stories as well, she does have a book of collected novellas in them, and I do have that as well, and it does continue their story. So I do love that as well, but trying to keep it 10. So I do have, let me see, 1, 2, 3 trilogies, and I showed you like 7 single books. And then I have Dare You To. This is also Katie McGarry. And so her books kind of have the same gist to them. Like I said, takes place usually with like 2 high school students, their family life, and just kind of how they just self-discover. Like I said, they're just really good. If you like romance, self-discovery, mystery type of things, and like real life situations, these books are definitely one for you guys to read. I don't know if you could tell how worn this book is, but like you could see the binding and everything. Like, look at that. I believe one of these books also came in the Girls Life magazine swag bag, and I think I got the second one, and when I read it, I'm like, Mom, I just read the second book out of a trilogy. I've done that a lot. I've read like the 3rd or 2nd book, and then I find out that there's a whole trilogy or a whole series. So I ended up getting all of them. I got them on Amazon. Let me get them in order here for you guys. So this is called The Secret Diamond Sisters by Michelle Mado. So this is book 1. This is book 2. And then this is book 3. So let me get them together. There are 3 sisters, and then they are each on a cover of the books. So basically this trilogy is about 3 sisters. They kind of don't have the best home life. Their mom was like an addict of some sort that I can recollect in my head. I've read these so much, you can tell that it's so worn. Like, this is my go-to high school read. And their home life is not great, like I said, and they find out that they are daughters to this millionaire, billionaire person, and so when they discover that, you know, they kind of fall into, okay, I'll take the help, and then it kind of escalates from there, and then they meet people in the hotel of their dads and so on and so forth, and each sister has their own story. So I cannot go into detail of every story because I'll be here for a while, but like I said, teenage, you know, young adult self-discovery, you know, making their life better kind of books. So these are really, really good as well. And I think these are the only kind of like, I don't want to say people book, because I believe Michelle Mado makes a lot of those fantasy like creature type of books, a human storyline. So I really enjoyed this. I wish she would make more books like this, but you know, whatever floats your boat, whatever books she likes to write, but I really, really enjoyed these from her. This is my last trilogy. Like I said, it was very hard to pick 10 books, but yes, I did cheat because out of the 10, a lot of them were trilogies. But I've been seeing the hype about this, and a couple months back I saw that they were making it into a Netflix movie. And if you watched my other videos before, I love collecting books of like things that I love on Netflix. So I have the entire set of the To All the Boys I Loved Before. I have the Kissing Booth books. I have the Purple Hearts book with the picture of the 2 characters from the Netflix original film. I even have the Bridgerton, the Viscount Who Loved Me with the 2 characters instead of just the original book, and the list goes on. So, had to jump on the bandwagon. I saw that they are making this into a movie, and I've been seeing it for a really, really long time. I'm like, I really want to read this. I read the blurb the one day, and I'm like, I really, really want to get this. So it was around Christmas time, and my sister kicks me out, and she's like, go away, go somewhere else in the store. I'm like, I didn't know it was exactly these books, but I knew it had to be. I felt like it was something with books. And so she got me both of these. I read this one completely and I read this in like 3 days. I've been staying up till like 2 in the morning reading this. It's weird. I feel like I can't stay up till 2 a.m. like watching a movie or anything on a regular, maybe like once in a blue moon, but like reading a good book, like I feel like that just hits different. But this was amazing. I can't wait to see the Netflix film. I hope they stay true to this story because it was amazing. I loved every bit of it. Like I kept turning and turning the page like until I'm like, oh my gosh, I just read like 200 pages of this book. Like I love it. I have yet to read this, but I know I will love this as well. I know I'm cheating putting this in my top 10, but this was amazing, so I don't see why this one wouldn't be. And I just got her latest drop with all her little short stories. I started to read it. As you can see, I have my bookmark. Amazing. I know I just started, but like the way she writes is so enticing and just like brings you in. I love it. So I know, gotta read this one. She has her other one called Love Theoretically coming out in June. Cannot wait for that. And Amali Howard, who wrote The Princess Stakes, also has The Queen Bee, I believe it's called, coming out in April. That I cannot wait to read too. But before I keep blabbing, I just wanted to share my top 10 books with you guys. I do want to show a recent book haul for you all. That includes some of the books that I have shown you guys today, such as this trilogy and some other ones that I've shown you, but I've gotten so many that I just have a collection of them that I recently just got, and I do want to share them with you guys because some I've read and I really love them, and some I just want to share which ones I've gotten. I love looking at the Books A Million bargain price books. I know Ollie's has really good books. And then I just recently found out Target has a bargain book area, and I never knew that. Yeah, so that is another book video I want to share with you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to leave some comments down below if you guys like this video and what other book videos you guys would like to see this year. And don't forget to click that notifications bell so you guys will never miss any uploads of mine. With all of that said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.